Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Jihan Nurfadillah. You can call me Jihan. I'm from Muhammadiyah University of Sidenreng, Rappang. Okay, in this occasion, I want to explain about culture and the elements of it, and then in the last, I will explain about the difference between Indonesian and other countries. And then first is, what is the culture? A culture is a way of life of group that passed along by communication and imitation for one generation to the next generation. And the next is elements. There are 7 elements. The first is language. Language is means of communication or interacting or dealing with other human. And then second is knowledge. Knowledge is related to the curiosity that exists in human, which encourage the growth of knowledge. For example, knowledge of nature, knowledge of human body, knowledge of things, knowledge of animals, plants, behavior, space and time. And the third is kinship and social organizations. There is how humans shape society through the various social groups, and each groups have governed by custom and rules regarding the various entities in their environment. And the fourth is living equipment and technology. In carrying on their life, human needs various equipment to make their life easier by creating something that is growing more and more. And fifth is economy or livelihood. There is how a country or groups are looking for the money, their needs. Okay, and next is religion. Belief system are related to force outside of human. Belief in God's Almighty. Believe in God's Almighty. That. And the last is art. Is closely related to the beauty, or we can call aesthetic, and possessed by every human being and society. It's the sense of beauty that give birth to various art forms that differ between one culture and another culture. And we move on to different about Indonesian between another country. There is Korean and Spain. The first is about the language. Indonesian language have many. Indonesian have a lot of languages within, and then because they have many tribes, and then Indonesian have 718 area languages, and in Korean they just have one language, but the different Indonesian and Korean is in the the letters. Indonesian letters using alphabet like normally, but in Korean using their own, that the name is Hangul. And in Spain, same like Indonesian, they have many languages within, and that is Valenciana language, Catalunya, Castellano, Gallego, and Euskera. And in another country, they're using a main language in their country, using Spain language. There is in Argentina using Spain language, Chile, Colombia, Costa Rica, Ecuador, Mexico, Venezuela, Uruguay, and Edge. And the next is kinship or organization social. as we know, Indonesian is too relaxed in works. They not pressure. They're not the works is and study is not their priority in their life, but just a bit of no, just a little Indonesian people have realized their works, and because in this era, they just looking for their style. It's according to me. So the next is about Indonesian party, or married party, or maybe of Indonesian party. It's just too according to me, it's just too magnificent. It's too wow. Their makeup is so thick, and the decoration in their place is just too sparkling, like, as you know, yeah. And then in Korean, and they have the name is pali pali system, you know. And in works in study you have to you have to check like every steps. You have to hurry up when you wanted to work and study. You have to work study. You just, yeah. So that's the priority. And then in the party, they using formal customs, formal clothes, and makeup too. Their makeup is just so normal, so usually when they go to the work, just like that. And because they have to appreciate the owner of the party. And as I'm like Spanish, the party is just like Korean too, formal, normal. In Spain, it's same like Indonesian, is too relaxed when their works, and too friendly, same like Indonesian. But what I said that because in Spain, as long as I know, in Spain they're using healing time when the day is noon. They have 2 or 3 hours to whatever you wanted to do. Where are you wanted to lunch, get a lunch, or are you wanna grab some coffee, whatever you wanna do. Yes, just are you wanted to sleep, it's up to you. And then in Spain, there it's okay if you wanted to live with your boyfriend or your girlfriend. It's normal for them. Next, about the living equipment and technology. In Indonesian they're using technology. It has been available, same as Korean and Spain too, just same. But about their food, Indonesian has very lot of delicious food. Why I said it? Because Indonesian is spice producer. So yeah, I thought Indonesian have delicious food that has been created. And then for the clothes is normal for the daily, but Indonesian have traditional clothes, and they contains their own symbols and another value. And for the transportation, just like car, motorcycle, bus, train, airplane, or boat or ship. And in Korean, some like Indonesian, they have delicious food, but it's more into seafood. or mushroom, and processed another processed like tteokbokki is made from rice. It's like the mushroom kimchi, yes. And for the clothes is normal, but they have their own clothes, traditional clothes. Name is hanbok. For the transportation is same as Indonesian. Motorcycle, bus, jet, airplane. Yeah. And the Spain, they have delicious food according to them, because I never tasted before. And then for the clothes, it's normal for daily, but in Spain, for the girl is more sexier, because the clothes for sale it have their own model. So I don't know why, but in the Spain, the girl is so wearing clothes so sexy. And then traditional clothes, they have traditional clothes too, and for the transportation is same. And for the religion, Indonesian, as we know, Indonesian, the majority is Muslim. The mayoritas in Indonesian is Muslim, and 50% is Protestant, and 25% is are Hindu, Buddha, Catholic. And in Korean, 18% is Hindi, and then 15% is atheist. You know, atheist is they're not have a religion. Yeah. And then 25% is Protestant, and 5% is Muslim. And in Spain, in Spanish, 19% is atheist, and then 50% is Protestant, and 5% is Muslim, Hindi, Buddha, like that. And for the art, in Indonesian they have many tribes, and so why, and that's why Indonesian have many works. Each area, each territory, they have own traditional clothes. In every area they have folk dance, like that. And for Korean, some like Indonesian, like but Korean it's more in their music, like, as you know, like Korean pop idol, like that. It's a lot of that. They have folk dance too. And in Spain, we moved to Spain. Spain has many festival, like flamenco dance and El Colaco. You know, El Colaco, it's the someone we call El Colaco have to jump 2 or more babies. I don't know why, but their beliefs, I don't know why. And the next is El Encierro, that is run with the bull festival. And the War Food La Tomatina festival. Yeah. And the next is, the last is about the economy, the livelihood. Indonesian has many There are agriculture, plantation, farm, fishery, forestry, mining, industry, tourist, trading, transportation, and service. Like and in Korean, just some agriculture, plantation, farm, fishery, but they're more in entertainment industry, trading too. And the next is Spanish. Spanish, same like Indonesian too. It's not really different. So, but it's more they're more in a football career, like they have uh, so famous ligas, language, Liga Liga Spanyol. It's too famous, like uh, Barcelona, Madrid, yeah, Atletico Madrid, yeah. And yes, okay, I think that's all for me. More and less, please forgive me, and I'm sorry because my voice is like this. I got the bad flu now, and I have to make a video. So I'm sorry for that, and yeah, I think that's all. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.